Hello viewers, Super GT here. P-Class returns. Now, this has always been one of the more chaotic classes in Forza. Plenty of crashing, and it's taken barely 2 seconds for that to come true at Catalonia here. I enjoyed some of your suggestions for what P-Class stands for. Put everyone in the wall class, sounds about right. Piss poor players class, yep. What starts with P and ends with Orn? Popcorn, you dirty fuck. But then my favourite one was just simply penis. Yeah, that was a good one. We went past a guy in a Lamborghini Centenario there, and when people are using that kind of car, you know you're in trouble. We've even got a bloody Acura NSX here. I mean, really? Like, I mean, I can't really explain that. I've gone for the Sauber C9 Mercedes here. This thing is an absolute monster in a straight line. We shall demonstrate that in a moment. Now we're going to try to reel in these guys up ahead. The leader has done a runner, and you see the field spread is massive. It always is in this class. It seems it's just too fast. I think for this game, it's just too fast for a casual gamer to control a car like this, and especially to do it within close proximity to other people. It's just not. It just isn't a good recipe for good racing. But I thought I'd give it a go. I thought I'd give it a try. It's always worth giving it a go and hoping for the best, but expecting the worst normally. Now coming through the final corner, flying through there. Now watch this speed difference. I don't know what car this guy was driving, but this was absolutely insane. I'm just going to go flying past him like he's not even moving. Look at that, that was absolutely ridiculous. That was like 100 miles an hour speed difference. I think I was getting about 220 there at one point. He's obviously going to have a lot of handling though, so I'm going to have to watch out for the rest of the lap, or most of the rest of the lap. See, he's already coming back at me into turn number 4. Turn number 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah, turn 4, got it right. He's just going to be on the left hand side there. Is he going to go for the move? Yes, he is. On for the move, and he's up the inside. Fairly done, I suppose. You see there, speed advantage. Goodbye, see you later. Back up into second place, and through the left hander. He's just going to try thinking about a move. It's not quite going to happen for him there though. Uphill right hander, hitting that very nicely. It is actually very satisfying in this class when you get it right. And into the hairpin. The leader here's gone defensive. He knows I'm there. Let's see if he can hold me off for more than a lap. I almost go into that tyre wall there. It's very hard to judge in this class, especially if you're not used to driving cars this fast. I mean, many of us stick to, I think most of us, I'm not sure if you'd agree with me, but we kind of stick to one or two classes that we enjoy the most. Normally for me it's like S and A class, or S and R for me, that's kind of my range. But anything above or below that I'm not as quick or as comfortable. So in P class my reactions are certainly being tested. And into the first corner, a little bit wide there, and just get on the throttle a little bit too early, or a little bit too much, and it's going to send me into a bit of oversteer. That was absolutely ruthless driving, just shoving him wide, but he's actually going to keep control. Very well done. Into this corner though, into turn 4, he just wasn't having any of it. He's just going to shove me wide. Like, okay, yeah, no worries. I suppose I did shove him wide, so I'm not really going to complain about it too much. I'm going to have to go defensive from the car with 0 straight line speed into turn number 5. In the end though, I couldn't quite catch back up with him to go for a John Cena revenge move, so I'm going to have to settle for second place on this instant. Now, this is Savage AF, mate. Look, Gran Turismo Real Driving Simulator livery in Forza, yeah, good stuff. So, absolute trolling to the max. Take that, turn 10. There wasn't really much to show you in this race, to be honest. It's Homestead, Miami in the rain. Not the best place, really, for these kind of cars, but, well, I think it would be a good race, just not in the rain. It's just a nightmare in the rain. Don't know about you. Yeah, that was it. Over the line, second place. It was just basically nothing happened. The leader just went miles away. We turn our attention to new buy. Now this is actually going to be new buy, like genuine new buy, because I'm going to be a noob here. The amount of stuff I do wrong. Wow, yeah, I'm going to criticise myself. It's going to be the Super GT roast. Coming into the left hand of the tunnel, just break away too late, hit this guy, and I just almost spin myself out. So I'm the noob today, I think, in this race. It doesn't really get much better for me. Well, for this moment here, it does. I'm going to go past that guy, and then 3 more guys here. Go flying past there. That was like 4,000 miles an hour speed difference. And this guy, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. RIP. There's a corner there, bro. You have to brake. You can't do that. Well, I guess you can. It's just a game after all. I'm going to try to go about hunting down first place. And eventually we do get quite close into the same corner. This is lap number 3, so it's taken us 2 laps to get up with him. Bit of contact there, and then I just lose control. Do a 360, right, and then I'm back in, and then I lose control again. Wow, that's really. I mean, I might as well be level 1. You might as well be watching a level 1 noob here, and then I lose control again. Like I was just in disbelief, and this is the moment here where I'm just really considering what to do with my life, because that was absolutely shocking play, shocking display of skill. I was going to say skill, but a lack of skill. So I quit that race. Then we turn our attention to that world-renowned VIR Patriot, the world-renowned P-Class circuit, where they always race prototypes. Now, this is where you've got trouble. Unicorn car alert. Oh God, here we go. This is going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. It's already it's taken less than a second to receive the first rear ending in this race. And well, actually, we're going to get away here, I think. Although, just looking at the names there, TX3 Switch, I've seen his name before. He's fast, so it's not going to be an easy race by any means. And I think I might have this car might have too much speed for this track. I need more handling. It isn't. I mean, there's basically no straights on this track. So through the very tight and twisty section, well, I say that, but pretty much the whole track is a tight and twisty section. There aren't really any straights at all to report of. And the big danger, the really big danger that you face on any short circuit like this, with a 40-second lap, the big danger you face is back markers. It won't take many laps before you start coming up against the back markers, and then you're really in trouble. So just going to try and keep Switch at bay here, do my best to do that. So into the last section once again, not quite cutting as much there, but a little bit deep. He's followed me wide. I'm just going to keep the position. This is like the shoddiest defence of all time, but it's working somehow. He just backs out there, probably a wise decision. Now it's going to rain, just to make matters even worse. The rain's going to start falling. You see I'm just sliding everywhere back onto the track. Oh man, that was a newbie rejoin. But then actually Switch does go past, so he's back into the lead, or up into the lead. I'm going to try and keep on his tail here, so I think he's a bit quicker, but I'm going to try to keep the pressure on and see if he can make a mistake in a role reversal. But as I said, we're going to come up against the back markers. There's one of them, and oh man, he made contact with him. Although I don't think that was the back marker's fault. Switch just went in way too hot, and I went in way too hot as well. We've been overtaken by an LMP car. It seems like the Group C cars in P-Class seem to be a lot of the faster cars, but there might be a renaissance, let's say, of some of the LMP1 cars. I'm not quite sure, maybe. We'll see, but from what I've seen so far, the Group C cars seem to be the quicker ones. Oh my god, Unicorn! We saw the Unicorn at the start of the race. Switch has been absolutely annihilated. He's long gone. Press F to pay Bill Gates, and that Unicorn. Wow, I mean, what can I say? He's probably going to get banned, because you may have seen now that I have race marshal status. So I can actually kick people from the lobby. I can report on people to get them banned. So not anyone. Well, I mean, just anyone that I come up against who does stupid crap like that, just rams people off, waits a lap to ram you off. I can get them banned. So that's good news. But then again, sometimes I think I need to ban myself for some of the noobery that I display. Lap 5 now. This race, I mean, when do you ever really want to race P-Class around VIR Patriot in the rain? I mean, it's just not what you want to do. You just see here, it's a circus. It's an absolute circus. Cars off, left, right and centre, facing the wrong way, another car off there. P-Class is a weird one because in a lot of the classes, let's say like the Hopper, the modern GT Endurance, it feels like a it feels like a good race, you know, because you've got the same kind of cars. In this, you've got classic F1 cars against Group C cars, against LMP1 cars, against a freaking Unicorn, against a against a Centenario and an Acura NSX. Like, the variation is just completely off. The authenticity is level 0. But I find myself somehow in the lead here. I think I've just kind of embraced the chaos, like the Joker of the Batman series, and really just got to grips with it. I think perhaps his mottos are seeing me through this one, because I think embracing the chaos is really what you have to do. You kind of have to become part of it and really learn to deal with it that way. So here's the Unicorn once again. How do I go about negotiating with this guy? He's just going to brake on the apex, he's just going to shove him wide. Do everyone a favour. Actually get overtaken by the LMP1 car. It's going to be a nice little battle here for 3 laps, or let's hope it is. I'm up the inside into the chicane. He actually backed off quite nicely there. TX3 switch. I'm coming up to lap this guy, who should probably be winning. One guy goes off there, and I can't even comprehend what the hell is going on anymore. It really is just all over the place. Ferrari now. We've got the FXXK, or is it the LaFerrari? I always get confused between the two. But you can see there's only 7 people left. It's it's descended into an absolute mess. It's really, I don't know. I love it in a way, because it's just entertaining. Just how silly it is. It really is silly. It just doesn't resemble a race. Like, this isn't a race. It's just a mess. Like, you just put a load of cars in a washing machine and just watch them spin, and this is the result. You get a wet, soggy race against a load of noobs at VIR. It's entertaining stuff. So we're going to start lap number 9. It's gone fairly well so far. Plenty of cars parked. I think there's only about 2 of us left actually driving at this point. I think everyone else has just given up and quit the race, or just stopped. But it's going to be a close one. You see, they just get on the throttle a little bit too early. The rain isn't helping. I haven't got traction control enabled, so having to be good on the throttle, which I'm not being. A little bit deep into there, just about keep it on the track though. So first place at the moment. Now we're going to come around for a nasty surprise. Unicorn man's waiting. Oh man, I tried to shove him wide, and to get that tap from behind in the LMP1 car, and then the Unicorn does the rest of the job, and he pins me against the wall violently. And then I just nonchalantly crash into the wall. This isn't good, not good at all. But don't worry, that guy has been reported, and he is going to be banned temporarily at least. I don't think I can ban people permanently. I wish I could, but I don't think that's an option. But yeah, he's going to get banned. He actually gets punted off there. Nice work by this guy in the classic F1 car to do some of the dirty work that needs to be done. And once again, making that same mistake through there. There's only 6 people left, but I'm not going to finish 6th place. I'm going to finish 2nd in this one. Guy in 3rd place, he's like 6,000 feet behind. Like, what the hell is going on? I think they're on about lap 4 at the moment, and I'm on lap 10. And there we go. The race has been won. I'm going to come through. Not going to bother braking. Just going to go flying off and smash into the wall. 2nd place. And wow, I mean, that race. Or can you call it a race? I don't think you can really. It was funny. It was entertaining. You can only really laugh at it. It's the only thing. I think the best way to treat that kind of monstrosity is just to laugh at it, not with it. But there we go, guys. Let me know your thoughts on P-Class. What does it stand for? I don't know anymore. I think piss poor players does sum it up in many ways, as does the simple phrase, penis. I think that was a good one. But that's it for me. Thank you for watching as always. As my drivatar, piss poor drivatars. What is he doing? Just driving into the wall. There is a wall there, mate. Again, I'm just lost for words really. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.